Alright everybody, welcome back. We are continuing with the Genshin story finally. The Archon quest, the Act 2 from the Nod-Krai is next on the list. Let me see, 1 hour and 41 minutes. We are just going to convert one of them. Wrong teleport, I think. And let's go straight into it. Okay. By the way, before we start it, I need to show you something. He is not allowing me different display mode. Okay, quality. No. Well, it seems it's not the case anymore. Okay, great. Because the full screen, he's letting me only 8K for the full screen. But you will not see the difference because, well, you're limited to the full HD anyways.
Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
Okay, and
No, I mean,
playing.
there's been another to the
Just a
north
second.
of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say. Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late. Left for us to scavenge? I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey.
Okay.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts.
Oh, I don't see the text. Wait a second. I need to put the camera a little bit different. Forget it, I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that.
Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mora.
Yeah, some self-reflection might not be unwarranted, you know.
Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
Should you really be proud of that? Still, the wild hunt's been getting wilder ever since we foiled that mysterious Phantom's plan at Stars and Shoal, whatever. The two of them seem closely connected, and that Phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. Is Catherine going to come to us now? In fact, where would we begin with such an investigation?
I know an enough are here in Nasha Town. Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up?
I don't know. Let's go say hello.
Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now.
It's like you can read my mind. I was wondering if you'd be willing to carry around the moon marrow instead.
What? No! Paimon doesn't want to spend her days running from that thing. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
The Act 2 begins! By the way, let me collect this after, I don't know, 3 months. Activate, yes. And let's convert the resin because this is going to be 3 hours long. So let's not waste it.
Familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Yes.
Whoa, free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
Might I ask who this is?
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's
Wait,
Oh,
that
oops.
means
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
Flynn's
meet you
a
all.
superior. Oh my god.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours.
Doesn't look like that.
They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nod-Krai.
hi there.
Doesn't seem like anyone's superior to the Flynn's. Pleased to meet you. Were you talking about the canyon by any chance?
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
Well, he
hasn't
said,
contacted me
but
about
he
that
didn't do
yet.
it.
As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now. Yeah, well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
That's exactly
So,
what I
He made the
said.
call for backup on his own
Who's going to be
initiative?
superior to...
Hard to say. Contacting HQ
The
is a tricky
Flame.
business. I should know, I've tried. They either
Like,
refuse my requests
He's not
outright
even
or
a
end up
person,
dragging
he's
their
just
feet.
a flame
And all
in
the
the
while,
lamp.
we're the ones who have to deal with the wild hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nod-Krai without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure.
He sounds nice enough, but it feels like he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like a
We
smokescreen.
usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our rat Niki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but...
Okay, so
this
we need to
cannon-
take care of the wild
Okay,
hunt.
okay. Ugh. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In
Yeah,
layman's terms,
in front of
this
Inefa.
refers to wear
You
and
said
tear.
it.
As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
And she's going to
What?
say no.
No, absolutely not. Let me think, all right?
I knew
It
it.
should take maybe 3 more hours? Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We light keepers will also keep
So
an eye on
there
those areas,
is
both to
someone
monitor the monsters
who is
and to
controlling
prevent
them.
people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be?
You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this.
Whoa! This book is so heavy. And what is this?
Okay.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also,
Okay, it will help us. Okay.
Manuals are...
Yep.
Yes,
And
yes,
if you're
yes.
quick about this, we might just cut our time. to
We'll
fire
do what we
down.
can.
I'll go with you.
Nice. So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find.
instructions received. Please go about your work seriously.
Hey, a little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
We might not be at the right spot yet. There's probably some conditions we haven't triggered.
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well, what does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
Nope, not here either.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does. Let's try it out. Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do now?
Let me give it a try. Press the buttons to adjust the height. Okay, start checking. Okay. Whatever it did.
Wow, what do you know? Aino was right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Benefits of experience, that's all. I figured out puzzles 100 times more complex than complex before. Okay.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh. Let's see. The matching result for this symbol is check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot then.
Well, it means it's working, so that's a good thing.
Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right?
I'll handle
and
it.
this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh, huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which its eye colors change.
Oh my
Purple,
god.
red. Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that! What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work.
Good eye.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting...
Ugh.
Okay,
Did you
come
mention
on,
that
this is
girl?
not important. Not even for the story. Okay. And one more time upwards. And that's it. What does that mean? Does the book say anything about it?
A pictorial
It
prompt
means
this time.
error.
Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where. We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. One yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this.
Okay, let's fix it.
Phew. That was a...
Yeah, good work indeed.
Now we need to fix this. Okay. And the last one, okay. A little bit strange, but fine.
Yeah, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it anyway?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be... What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
Maybe.
That's for sure.
If you have a
I'm
robot
counting
to
on
do
you,
everything.
You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
It looks nice when you
Yep.
take
Sosie's gone to get the replacement component.
a look
We'll be done here once
into
we put it
the,
on.
you know, the
Allow
whole
me to check against
canyon, the
recorded
whole
data.
region.
Yes,
It looks nice.
this component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy.
Well,
But
it
in
seems that
fact,
I don't need the extra light.
The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently
Although
easily
this is
damaged.
normal when you take a
The
look.
materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But estimated waiting time remaining 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb kake?
Yeah!
Oh, it's
Just a
food!
After a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
Oh wow.
Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Thanks for the treat. I
Yeah,
was lucky-
thanks for the food. Let's continue. We don't
things
care
went great
about
over
the
here, too.
maintenance,
So,
so
as we
yeah,
agreed,
let's go.
I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
Righty then. See ya. Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy
Well,
rays
let's
have
go
never
and
failed
see
to
it
inspire
then.
obsessed admirers. If you are
Sure. We did help fix it after all.
Yeah,
Weird
let's
if
go
I
and
didn't wanna see it
see
in action.
how
Yeah,
it
let's
looks
try
when
to
it's
watch the flagship.
firing.
See you? Just
Not gonna miss the action, I know. Not gonna miss the action. Oh. Go down, not up. No. Once fruits are please might friends have interest. Okay. No. I don't know why is it switching and you cannot collect what's important.
Is it just Paimon? Or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all.
Might as well go in and ask around.
And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had. Oh, come on.
Of course we are going
Excuse
to
me,
get food.
Are you guests?
No.
That is correct. Only those invited.
Okay, we
But here
don't
in
care
Nod-Krai-
about the talk
Looks like we'll have to
when
sniff
it
her,
comes to
right?
food and something.
But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all. Oh, we'll be heading to if Nefer doesn't mention a payment.
It's not going to be something important, so let's skip this part. Okay.
Hey, Black Cat, we're here. Oh,
Hello, you two. What's up?
not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return. Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now.
don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Ah, so you're busy.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid.
Not
With the
good
price
news.
for taking
Okay, prices, clients.
That doesn't sound.
Is that so? But, no. Is
Okay,
there
there's
now?
something we'd like to
You
know.
should have said so sooner. Far be it from.
Okay.
What for us to say here?
On account of our previous cooperation.
More like our common perspective.
Okay,
Most who
whatever.
live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
Or
That
like
is
make a
true.
profit off-
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well,
Mhm.
that's
We might squeeze
Well,
some
you're
advantage
correct.
out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today. And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home? And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nod-Krai to follow a trail of clues yourselves. No?
Yes, we are.
In that case, we should keep Nod-Krai the paradise people say it is. At least until our respective goals have been accomplished. You must understand. No force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
I do get it, but I'm not doing this just for
After
me.
that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Though it's rare for... Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to
Mysterious
shift
phantom.
shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon.
Wait, so you...
Why, of course.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't
boss,
care
I'm
about
back.
the random
Indeed
talk.
they are. In fact, they
Really?
Yeah, we are going to carry. Come on.
Well, we better get this medicine delivered Huh? Sure, wait. That can't be... it was raining back there, so... couldn't have happened while I was resting at... Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast. Hey! Slow down!
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the Wild Hunt?
Yes, that's something that I want to listen to,
didn't get much out of
not
it.
the random talk
yes,
about
the
the chaos that's happening
Can you give us an
around.
invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we? Sticklers for the rules?
Okay.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies.
Oh no.
Okay, let us go
Is it an
inside.
invitation? Finally! Now, what do we...
Pardon me?
Okay.
I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
What?
Are you serious?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, the
Am
special
I going
drinks-
to make
I
some
see.
And
drinks?
here I was
Really?
the pallets are I
Okay.
spoke to the owner. The recipes are available for your perusal here.
How'd you set this up?
Well, as
Alright.
the flagship,
We don't
Donna
care
will
about the
assist you.
drinks. Let's
Serve it, of
try
course,
to squeeze some
every-
information
In the
about
meantime,
the Wild
I'll-
Hunt. Did she just say that she will go and talk with people while I make
How may I
alcohol?
assist?
Make drinks. Okay, tea, milk and mint. Start mixing.
work.
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Oh, thanks. Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. You're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello.
Every drink will be trying to get some sneaky information.
Good work.
Okay, who ordered this one?
I doubt the Snezhnayans will stand idly by if this wild hunt problem gets any worse.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Just leave it over there.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, go find a flea market.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that then?
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashita will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun is the most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up
And let me guess, we will try to fire from the canyon.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
It's going to break after it gets one firing. What?
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course. That's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashita. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Hello.
Well, it seems that's the case. Okay.
Good work.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Not for the moment.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you.
Paimon doesn't recall it.
Yeah, thank you.
Hence is the name.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet you.
Anyway, help me keep an eye
Paimon's
out,
name is
alright?
Paimon.
Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
My brain is going to commit a suicide.
So, you've known...
That's right. She lent me money.
Huh.
Well, come now. I did think myself. It took me
He's the one responsible for maintaining...
Oh, speak...
That's right. Nowadays, on the flip side...
All the more reason... Oh, wait.
I'm not gonna see you anymore,
most
so
would think
don't
Does this have
care.
anything to-
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then we'll take our leave. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
Here's the thing. You can't let on.
Come on. We
you
still
for waiting,
didn't
everyone.
find
Finally!
Come on.
any
Let's go try our
information
hand.
about the wild hunt.
Joining us, new guy? No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Though. That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to
Okay.
a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And
Okay,
that's why the person
maybe
mixing the drinks
now
has to take part.
we are
You
going
know,
to get
just
some
in case they
information
decide to pour
because
heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
they must answer, okay?
Looks like the
Although they can also
way,
say, hey,
like we're in
we
for a
don't
show."
know anything, so
Anything you drink will be
it might be
replenished.
the case
And
as well.
additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving of Dark Horse.
Dark Horse.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and Nod-Krai?
Dark Horse.
And that is what?
Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy. And if our lucky winner can
Okay,
drain the whole
okay. Let's begin.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling.
The ball? It's not the ball.
Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow, this is kind of intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man. Fess up. You've...
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you Momstatters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good. Teach me, would ya?
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
Okay. Yeah, well,
You're up.
and the purple.
Whoa! New face here just drew the Dark Horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright? You want to just give this one to Paimon?
Haha.
Whoa! actually downed it in one gulp.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstatters have such a reputation.
What did you see while you were inside the Wild Hunt Anomaly?
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Only monsters?
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing rat Niki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who have had a personal encounter with the Wild Hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. It seems Nefer's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Huh. Says who? I'm still raring to go.
Because you didn't drink that much.
In that case.
Okay, so we learned absolutely nothing.
Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Are they playing cards?
Same as usual then?
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh.
So, let's go over this again. 1 die, 100,000 mora. Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
Okay, whatever happened.
Now, what are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers.
Okay,
The
this
Wild Hunt
is
in
what
fact
we
a phenomenon
waited.
linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
2, 4, 6, 8.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some rat Niki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Let's just note it down first.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question for 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a wild hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, hmm? Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, alright? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Welcome, Naruto.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now.
A little bit late, but hey, we still didn't even get the information about
as luck would have it.
Wild Hunt. I mean, we got just a little bit of information, so
I arranged a
nothing
little
amazing.
Just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really.
Good thing we're on the same team.
In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
If you're here to sign up with the Fatui, make sure your paperwork is
yeah, the first quest. The first quest of the mission, of the Act 2. No, I don't have any spoilers. Not a single one.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Teyvat could that phantom be planning?
The Wild Hunt anomaly that occurred at Star Sand Shoal seems quite unique.
Agreed. Instances of the Wild Hunt afflicting Nod-Krai in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow. In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind, and why would they want the Moon Marrow?
Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some Lightkeepers might be withholding information given the inconsistencies in Flint's words and deeds. He might be a likely suspect? No. But let's not share that with Nefer for now.
I'll continue investigating along these two lines.
Okay.
I'm back.
And did you get
the store owner
the
kept the
medicine?
bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Huh.
Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the canon about
How am I feeling?
it the
Do you
whole way
mean
back?
like feeling or feeling about the quest?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam. Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless
Both.
careful calculations.
Well, The quest is going to be
It has
too
been a while
long.
since the last
I
time
can
we
already
fired.
see it. There's
Go on,
so
feel free to
much
go watch.
of
Work and wait
talking
for a while.
nonsense.
Thanks, boss.
And when it
Anyway,
comes
y'all wanna
like
come?
in
It'll
general
be
how I
worth the
feel,
while and worth your wait.
I'm pretty okay.
I swear.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Yeah, let's go. We're pretty much going that way anyways.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
Kinda build up, okay. And how are you feeling?
Wow, what a crowd!
The build up for
It was
quest,
pretty
that's
exciting,
fine, but
Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon
it's
is,
not
huh?
that it's slow, it's...
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill.
You're getting
problem
information
solved.
and you are talking
and
with
practical.
people,
Just the way we like it.
which in the end
And
doesn't
even if that wasn't how it worked,
have anything to do with the
just
quest.
listen to how
So,
it roars. If only. Hey,
you see, who cares about her saying that her skills are not good or something? You have the character quest, okay? Character quests should be about delivering medicine and all of that. Let's see this animation. Oh.
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the Wild Hunt doesn't stand a chance.
Perhaps we should use it more often. It will certainly save the Lightkeepers a whole lot of running around. Well, it will, but
I feel so alive right
you'll
now.
not be able to
Overtime.
do it, or
I'm
just
also
to
wondering,
use it
If
multiple
you're so
times
interested in machines,
because of the
That's
overheating.
what we call draw. I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even I know or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you.
says the person who got salt and medicine. Huh. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well.
Okay, the first quest is done. 1 kilometer away. Let's teleport. After we do all the Archon quests, we are going to collect absolutely everything that is left
since we were
in
gone?
Natlan and then in Nod-Krai. Not as much as I'd imagined.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
How have things been these past few days?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take it's as if
Okay,
they
it will
find-
take a lot of time.
No, I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And
Speaking of which,
I've tried asking around. What about you?
When did I do the Act 1? Well, you watched the Act 1. We did it few months ago
think I've got the gist
on
of
the
it.
stream.
So, in any case,
You have the playlist Genshin Impact Nod-Krai Adventures, so you can check it out. I'm not sure of the date, but we did have a stream.
what do you see?
This is Nod-Krai. This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? No, wait, that's our spaceship.
Is it over already?
this appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
At least we now know where our spaceship landed in Nod-Krai, near Starsen's Shoal, or so it seems. That matches with what Lumine told me, but I want to know more.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
These flowers are a reflection of the Temslet's power. Does that mean she's... Is she afraid when it's purple? Restore some of her power.
Yeah, we should go see her.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait!
Let's go and see
This is
Columbina.
the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Thank also.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutara after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Oh my god. Well, why wouldn't I collect few of these while I'm here? Although I think that I don't need them, but hey, let's collect them anyways.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worsened?
It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's
I'm going to
power
finish Act 2.
within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help
Yes!
you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Has this just become habitual for her after living in a relationship of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Oh. So the Act 2 is going to be completed today. The Act 3 is going to be in possibly the next stream, so...
Back to Earth. My thanks.
What?
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better? Significantly.
Great! What did you do? Or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sense some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this
It just looks like that.
It is harmless, and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon. So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already? Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Lauma mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain.
Funerary
and 2 of the 3
Flame.
moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing.
You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this
Well, I
is because
did
I too
kinda
am a moon
forget.
goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Lauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Does it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Rehir of Solnari.
One of the 5 sinners?
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rehir, one of the 5?
If that
Okay,
was
Naruto.
the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
Yeah,
The
why
tale
would
of
they
his
say
final
that?
fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Oh.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They
There-
seem to
that's
think that
not
I should
too
be the
much
one who would know
information,
everything
that's
about
just
the moons. But as I said,
Uncertainty
my prologue
in
lies
his
beyond the false skies.
death.
I do not even remember my name. Either way,
Goat
following
villain.
his departure, the Wild Hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just laugh?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the Moon Marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod-Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What? Moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Yeah, Paimon is just stopping all the conversation. This is what we saw before, only clearer. Okay, it seems we landed safely at least. Kinda safely. A lot of time appears to have passed. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. When did Lumine get out, I wonder. Wait, is that Lumine? But how can that be? No one left the spaceship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even opened yet.
Where is this?
Aether, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
There's something serious strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate in Nod-Krai if Nod-Krai is destroyed first. So let's take care of the Wild Hunt.
All right. I'll keep the Moon Marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Oh, help with?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could?
Oh.
That'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task, but I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki, like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Nice. This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that. And our answer is like Paimon didn't even talk.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but...
Oh, I can
taking
see
a walk
it.
outside or something?
I can see it glitching.
I dislike strangers.
I hope nothing is updating at the moment. And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Slightly better? What does that mean? Only this whole business with the wild hunt. Once this whole business with the wild hunt is over, let's go out for the walk.
Yeah, the Frostmoon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken for this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
Oops, that was my camera.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Okay, we unlocked something. Some kind of chronicles. You can visit Silver Moon Hall. No. Okay.
It's just like a seesaw. If you take something from this side and don't put anything on the other, the seesaw will tip over.
Okay. Let's just continue the Archon quest. Now I think it's my internet. They still didn't give me the better one, so I'm still having troubles with my internet. So just don't worry about it. It's me. It was kind of breaking, so at least it didn't break completely.
I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nod-Krai. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah, things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly! Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod-Krai, but...
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here, whether our foe is the Fatui or this Reicher.
Let's see.
Okay, let's continue.
Friendly approach detected.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Okay, and we tell them all.
Threat level.
It doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever.
I mean,
One
everything
bite
in
from my
Nod-Krai
cannon, and
is
he'll be blown to
great,
smithereens.
except the houses.
You were there when we fired it, right?
It's true, but well.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
taking this seriously at all. Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
Of course! This is gonna be the... Sure.
I know.
Okay, let's skip it.
Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Okay, strange.
Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now.
I don't have Klee, so we are safe.
Hours later.
The data concurs.
Okay, let's see what happened with that guy.
That makes it even... Hey! What do you mean, Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate.
Yes, we are going.
My tasks.
Alright.
Oh, you should go all the way behind. And I was thinking about climbing the building.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from us.
Never.
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yes, while we were passing by the Kramkake craft shop, if it is the way you say it.
Shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the wild hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in.
But how?
Just follow me.
Oh yeah. Nefer's got a ticket into everything.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then.
Paperwork?
Enter.
When did we get the paperwork? Dude. Okay, anyways. And they left him.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shichich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to
4-star
enter the room
characters
unopposed.
look disturbingly ugly, and the 5-star characters are just amazing in Nod-Krai.
Would usually have right of entry?
It could have been rarer in disguise, like how he turned into Lumine.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Okay, of course he didn't.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation.
You got
indeed.
Inefa and Flint's.
We know that this Flint's
Really?
could have been
That's
in
great.
disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore,
By the way, I
Flint's has
finished
left us
the
with
maybe, okay, big maybe. The first time, no. Okay, he skipped it. Never mind. Flint's might be entirely fabricated entity.
Let's
yes.
approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit.
Okay, the stream
Was it
is
Flint's
breaking.
or
Come
Rerir in
on.
disguise?
It's got to be the latter.
What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah, they would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were Rerir, though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he can
I don't
act
know
in
if the
secret
stream
under other
is
guises.
going to stop
No
breaking.
matter what, barring identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
Regardless, we have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Okay, hopefully
Should
the
we
internet
reveal
is not
Rerir's
going to
secret?
break.
Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick?
That'll
It looks
teach him
okay
to sneak
now,
around
but
pretending
who
to be
knows?
other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize
Yeah, it's
on.
working well now.
And think about it.
And hopefully
Once
it's going to
people
stay
learn
like
he
that.
can masquerade as
I
those
hate
they
when it
trust,
starts
if they
breaking.
continue
That's
to welcome friends
the
into their
reason why I
homes with
don't
such
actually
open
like
hearts.
streams.
Unease grips
Because
the
you never
hearts of those
know.
in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. I just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed.
Yeah,
But just in case, let me
let's go.
stress, this light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
have to deal with that mess too. Yeah.
You're welcome. I've
Hey, you!
No teleport there, but we have this one.
Insulation chamber.
Close your eyes to dust. Be silent. Fear the dark.
You really missed... You missed him because of the height? Like, really? Oh my god, the Genshin logic. And here we go! Let me collect this. Yes, thank you. Okay, and...
A Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there
Oh.
someone up ahead? Come on!
I mean... They are level 50, but it is what it is. Great
This
cutscene.
monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Maybe. So the Flints is the prime suspect and I'm using Flints at the moment. Interesting. Oh, I can do it like that. Cool. And the last one. Come on.
The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Well, maybe he did.
There's someone there. Please, help me.
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that Rip?
Yeah, he wouldn't ask for help. Let's be honest. Flint's is the guy who wouldn't ask for help.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
Ghost Shadow Hound is... Okay. What, I can kinda destroy them or what? Well, I cannot, okay. Oh! Nice, 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 okay. But I have the cooldown. And I need to go straight, I guess. I mean, we have the clue where I need to go, so that's not a problem. And we have lanterns. And there we go. Okay.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Oh, that was really nice.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Interesting.
Penguin would wear out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either, just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
Well, now that we are actually
That is a
getting
long story.
information about
Many moons ago,
who
when
are
on
we
Wild
fighting
Hunt clearance
against
duty,
and all of that,
I
yes,
shattered
it
one
is
of
going
its
to get
cores
more
only
interesting.
for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios.
Ancient gems.
And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
Yeah, he remembered he is the main character. If this object is contaminated by the abyss, why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Probably not.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rarir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, but...
And we explain him why we came.
I see.
Can you think of a reason why Rarir would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rarir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, He's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think. Wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
So in the end, although Flints is basically just flame, he does have kinda too much emotions when you think about it. It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerear's head.
Yeah, this is sad.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Okay, so is that... No, it's not the second part finished. I need your materials, so please.
A moonlit night for all. Wind.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Night falls.
Oh. One more quick bet.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
I know what it is there, so I don't even care that I wrote it incorrectly.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess.
Okay, let's go
Since
inside.
you two can enter.
Oh?
You'll know when the time...
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
Yeah, he doesn't have such a big range, such a big AoE when it comes to his plunge. And
you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Let's say Zhao has kinda good one. Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time.
Zhao does have a
We're
good
basically
one,
done investigating the crime scene.
but
All that's left is to finish writing up some records.
still,
If there's anything else
it's
you'd
not
like
really
to look
that
into,
amazing.
this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything
Sadly,
new?
no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And
Just
while we
a
somehow
second.
managed to get news of Flint's,
Her name,
an unexpected accident
Zvoni,
caused us to miss him.
in my
But
language
considering that
means
Nefer from the
rings a
Curatorium of
bell.
Secrets came forward to help investigate.
So we
I
are
have no
talking
doubt that a
to
breakthrough's
rings
not
a
far
bell.
off.
That's just so stupid.
We'll do our part
Rings
too.
a bell.
All right, we're going in.
or just rings. Not ring, but rings. You know, the bell.
We're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter. Something the matter?
He is already there. There's a strange light by the window.
Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Inside.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Rings a bell in crime scene, yeah.
Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
Okay, let's see.
Let us leave such...
Let's see if Flint is going to see something.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
Abyssal energy? It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flint's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
That is exactly something that Zhongli would say, not you. They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen.
Oh.
May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle, found every clue? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right. If only there was some way to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it with Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves.
Yeah, we could do that.
Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's you two. On Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
Well, it
It
is.
is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago,
8
he came to request
days?
a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other.
Okay, so he's dead
what's with those
3
faces?
days already.
Everything alright?
You've provided us
Ooh.
with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Fliss is
Hope the
actually
investigation goes
such a really nice guy. Such a really nice guy.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning
Yeah, he
mechanical
should
arm.
start not
Perhaps his
only to
mastery of
smell,
shapeshifting
but
extends
you know,
only to
to
outward form,
decompose
and not
slowly.
therefore to complex internal mechanisms.
But maybe he was tied up
Hence his
for
oversight of the
few
uniquely
days
mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm,
until
and in turn,
he killed
this
him.
flaw in his disguise.
You're saying
I don't know.
he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means that the only thing he did as Soshi was fire the canyon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
He needed to
I'm
pretend
kind of down.
to fool everyone, okay? That's the only thing. We've been on the edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Nasha Town? Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any more, so... Or just to say I don't have enough.
Phew, back inside. Whew, we can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
Why?
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rerir seems fixated on you and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
39 fragile resin for Nicole. Oh my god, but she's 4-star, right? So only Lauma and Alice are the characters that I want to pull and own. After that, I don't know. I think it's going to be just few of them. I think that I'm not going to pull for so many. Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
When I pull Lauma,
I suppose
I will
do
have
owe you some
all
honesty,
7 elements
whether out of
covered
gratitude or the need
when
to
it
build
comes
trust.
to the
Your deductions have
to the
been quite
DPSs
correct.
and the full
Should
teams.
one wish to conceal
the
oneself
best
within a
teams
lantern,
for
elemental
DPSs.
power alone is not enough.
I will
You know
have
humans
with
well,
Alice. I will have
and
4,
naturally you understand
even
their limits.
5 of them.
But some things
for
that humans
Pyro,
would consider
although
difficult are quite normal in the
although
eyes of non-humans.
3 good.
So,
Double
mean
for
you're one of
the
the latter?
Have you heard of how
Electro, 2
Snezhnaya was
for
once the
Animo,
realm of
but
the
only
Fae?
1 for Animo good.
This race is no longer of any importance. But they still exist.
For Hydro,
as evidenced
well,
by the
only
fact
1.
that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward
I didn't know
humanity,
that she will be 5-star.
and thus did I experience loss.
I thought that she would
I
be
once
4-star,
labored and did much
and
to
Alice
put
is
an
going
end
to
to
be
my tale with
5-star,
my own
and they
hands.
are going to be on the
When
same
you
banner.
realize you are floating in
I
the
thought
middle
that's
of a
going to be the
vast
case.
ocean. You cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a light keeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done, nonetheless. There are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things, and
Yeah,
even if
okay.
someone...
All right then.
Anyways,
Anyway,
see
I
you
hope you'll help me
tomorrow
keep the-
morning.
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest.
Everything
Our
for
other guests are
Tsaritsa.
resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for.
Or are you in cahoots with—
What happened? Did something... But we were so careful last night. How did
Something
anyone see us?
fishy about this. I doubt it's because of anything we did.
Well, what do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing. What do we do? It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier
Let's
to
go buy some time.
Okay,
Hey! My apologies.
hold on. Calm down, everyone.
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
I don't know.
Of course. The one you've just
But I do
disturbed.
hope that we
A place
get
to get a moment's
again
respite from all
that
the
we are
recent
going to get
unhappiness
some
and
of
to
the
escape from all this
characters
talk of the wild
that
hunt
with the
or
burst are
strange
going to
ghosts
deal
and
a lot of
phantoms.
damage.
Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about
Yeah,
this
like
then,
Raiden.
boss? Let them
But
do their
also
search.
not
If they
like
find
her
their
skill,
man,
we
they can
need
have their little chat.
skill to be
But if they
usable
don't,
and good
then
again.
they owe everyone
Her
here
skill
an
is
apology,
kinda
as
doing
well as
some damage, but
compensation for all the racket they've caused.
nothing important.
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let...
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Oh.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint make his
So
escape after
basically,
hearing
she
about
knows absolutely everything without even investigating.
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back
Yeah,
and
Yehoda
visit
is
later?
by personality one of
I'm not
the
sure.
Well, he's
most likable characters in
super
Genshin,
important, right?
and one of those who I
What Paimon
like
means to say
mostly.
is, we got lots of new intel to share.
Let's have this discussion.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate
Yeah, she's kind of funny too. I wrote it correctly this time.
Not to be sniffed at.
I know. Yeah, I know he's just a good person.
I see.
A good kid,
So Flint's
nothing
has
else.
a fragment taken from
And
within the
Yehoda
Wild Hunt
is...
anomaly.
Well... She's just so likable because of the
Is he
character.
gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier,
And
he
so
said that the
innocent in the
fragment had
mind,
gone still,
also.
so it's probably of no
Happy
use to
about
Rerir now.
everything and wants to help every single
In
time
that
with absolutely
case-
everything.
Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again? Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Flint's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too.
Yeah, I'm confident
I
that the
didn't
ammo
actually
we're packing has the oomph to do
pay
that.
attention to
But
the
I am a
events,
mechanic after
but
all.
hey, you
For
need to
me,
save
test
all
data
of
and their
your
conclusions
magic
speak
work.
loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them.
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day.
Then we best act fast.
A feeling we all share.
Okay, let's go.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
We do. Since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time.
Works for me. Enough and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Oh.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too. Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If you run into rear, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter.
Understood. Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern?
No lantern.
Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
We are going to the site that they blew up, or we are going all the way to the Flints. What? Oh my god, I went into the opposite direction. At least I didn't go far away. Oh. Well, I need your materials.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode.
Bring down the weather bomb!
Humans converge.
To dust.
Well, that was cool. Cool and fast. What does it say? Let me see. Oh, 330,000 damage with those 2 instances. That's amazing.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
There
This
he
way.
is.
Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yes, this might be
difficult, yes.
Difficult.
But it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rerir, we need to dive into Nod-Krai's history.
Oh my god.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost!
What's the matter?
The file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just kind of happen?
Yes.
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenolog?
Exactly what we need.
Hey, another file's moving.
With a similar title too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Such a big books, there is absolutely no way you would read all of that.
Finally finished. Oh,
You would need like 2 days. At least 2 days.
now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Pretty much the same.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
Alright. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Was Rerir actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki. Instead, it became stronger. So it used Kuvaki to gain power. And Rerir wants to use Ainos Canyon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be he can use Kuvaki?
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda that's where we're going with this?
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the abyssal threat the ancient dragons faced.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Rerir also grew stronger on account of the canyon being fired.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was.
Oh yeah.
Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kovaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
Oh.
Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner.
Huh, what should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Okay, are we auto-teleporting? Because I hope we
You're
are.
here.
Yes.
As expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up. You were baiting them into firing the canyon.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Paimon, why are you stupid?
So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
Oh.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
Wanna go for another round then? It's going to turn out the same, you know.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Is the scene coming?
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without, after all.
Okay,
so,
let's
well,
just see the canyon and let's fight.
What? I made that thing. They can't just take it from me.
They might. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility, high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. It will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. Oh, you're back. Hmm? And you have a... The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Oh, I'm now playing as them. Okay, but I cannot run any faster than this.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that
Well, that's
Lady
not
Lama?
good.
But are you really her?
Ah, it's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
Yeah, internet got fixed. Maybe
I know
it
what you wish to
restarted the
Our
router,
island
or
and Nasha
I
Town
don't
have
know.
never
I
had
don't
close
know.
ties. There
It
should be no
happens
reason for me to
sometimes,
intervene.
and I
But
just
you
honestly
chose
don't
to leave
like
the
it at
island.
all.
You had the resolve and the courage to start it.
Okay, let's
unfair.
just go and stop the canyon.
Unjust that
I
you should be
don't
dragged
care
into
about
this
the
mess. Just
useless
unsick to read, please.
talking that you
Then
have.
come.
The whole conversation.
I understand.
I don't really care
We
about
won't
it.
be able to calm this. Let's go, ya.
Okay.
Remember these words.
What?
The road shall be paved with
I
truth,
didn't
and we shall
press
pave
it.
it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Okay. Are we going to walk so slowly until we get to the tower?
Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Come on.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
Yes,
It's all
and
right now. Go, quickly.
what can I do? If I don't stop the canyon, there's not going to be anyone.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Okay. Oh, come on. I already passed the point, really?
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough.
Orders received and...
Okay, we will
everyone,
stop the
listen to
canyon and now let's
I will
go
not
into the
deny
fight.
otherwise. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Enough. This way up.
Oops, the wrong button.
Dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Okay, I mean, it is cool, but is it necessary?
Out of the way, small fry.
Right. How?
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
There is no
Preparing
track
barrier
here.
breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Come on!
Knuckle, what are you doing here?
Oh my god, am I going to fight him with only these two?
Preparing for dust-up.
No claw!
Defensive mode engaged.
You on this! You done?
Come on.
Ultimatum protocol.
And bam!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Okay.
This isn't good enough. We gotta hurry.
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheat.
Oh, all right. Let's hit.
Yeah, in FS damage
time.
is really good
Emergency
actually.
brake
She
will cause
is,
internal
as
explosion
a
of
sub
stored Kuvaki.
DPS, she's just so
A manual
amazing.
brake. Understood. Roger that.
But the sub DPS with the burst capabilities.
We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, intili potutos. Necritus necrus baptisi, que ondes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resurcu, topirtu aethion veratum.
So he did fire in the end. Inefa for the win! What the hell is this? It's just going to be the big guy, right? From the Wild Hunt, or... No, it's not. Okay. I thought it is. Not bad at all. Yeah, wrong spot, thank you.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Ferfnir, Rhine-daughter,
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing
We will
but
see
his
how
own
strong
obsession.
it is actually.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me! Fools. Time to die!
I won't fight him now. Not cool.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong.
Oh!
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Interesting.
No, wait! This isn't over!
Columbina?
We're safe?
Yeah, it was Columbina.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Huh. Talk about a good judgment of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
Yeah.
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win? Have you been taking care of yourself lately?
Oh my
Your
god.
calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously.
Yeah, they did upgrade the cutscenes. The cutscenes are really good now.
Earlier.
At least that's the good point of playing the Archon quests. Except the totally useless conversations, multiple of them, in every single quest during the each act in the Archon quests.
Don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
We wouldn't have been in a tight spot without you. We would have been in a tight spot without you. This was quite unexpected.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Rirer's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah! The cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Thank you. Is this the end?
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
That is not good. So it's not over. Although Hoyoverse has been known lately for the quests that last only like 10 minutes of talking, nothing else. It might be the case.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt.
Okay,
but
that's
the
great.
Rapier of Solnari has now gained a complete form.
Not
While
really.
We still know nothing about.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment.
Yeah,
If
that's
his
possible.
objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Nope.
Just kidding, just kidding.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. Ugh, you know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This wasn't your fault, I know. Nor was it the canyons.
That's right! And it still works on normal Wild Hunt anomalies.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
Great! More Conria lore. Okay, he's joking, Paimon.
Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course. Slowly, I have achieved to perhaps his end was tragic. Every shadow born.
Oh, poor.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're
Anyways,
right.
we are
But
bearing
will pursue-
his
It is not dissimilar to the role
sergeant.
of graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Okay.
Either way, Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
It's still not over.
Hey, it's the Wanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
No, the stream is going to end after this conversation is done, because I think that Columbina is going to be the last one that we are talking
Was
to.
it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah?
Yes.
But aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
And who can do
Sandrone seems
anything to
uninterested in my
Columbina?
capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Rarier, if I had to guess, he's a threat to all who live in Nod-Krai.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you
Not really.
That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
I'm concerned about Rarier.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Let's talk about the Fatuis.
Well, Sandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino... Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
She doesn't care, so she cannot tell us. Oh my god. I've been thinking about our spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Okay, thank you.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
And the Act 2 is completed. Oh, the cutscene for the end.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha, right. Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
Okay.
The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
No way! No way! No freaking way! No freaking way. Oh my god, how many quests? Wait 2 days. But before that, it's not going to start in Fontaine, so we are not going to accidentally start it. Confirm. Okay guys, so it's the end of the stream. Thanks for everyone who joined, and thanks to Naruto who made a company to me all this time in the comments. And well, let's see where's the location of the next one. In the middle of everything, which is not good again. So we are going to try to take care of it as fast as possible. And with that, I'm ending the stream. I will see you in the next one. Good night or day. And yeah, stay safe and see you in the next one.